Hello everybody, and welcome to Rambles and Preambles. Just turn down the volume. I was playing with volumes and stuff. So we're back after like a little while, because you know, we've had like life stuff, and you know, someone was on holiday.
Totally not my fault.
Yeah. Not my fault, man. It wasn't my fault.
But everything's working now.
But everything's working. We have new video capture. We have new video capturing software. You know, more like fuck-ups where we just don't get any recording, but we get all the game sounds and, you know, just a black screen whilst talking over it, and everything else happening behind said black screen.
So hopefully now shit should work.
Yeah, so this is the last video for our Ava Media capture device, which basically is an internal hard drive that saves everything to, which is good, but it's a hassle because then you have to transfer stuff off it. And like our Resident Evil 1.1 of Resident Evil 5, well, the file was there, it just won't play the damn thing.
That's fine because I didn't do particularly well.
Yeah, no, they didn't miss much. They see you die over and over.
The game is fucking
and over and over again.
Stupid game.
And over again. Anyway, yeah, we are watching the WWE footage that I took of WWE 2K14 because I was really upset that they hadn't released the next generation one of 2K15. So I said, fuck it, I'll play this one. It's got a better roster anyway. Better. So I've done a tournament. So we've done my very own Night of Champions, but like fuck like the shit they're doing now, where they have losers fighting losers that I've never even heard of. They look like a bunch of mid-card cruiserweights that I wouldn't put in the main event. I mentioned if I discussed the wrestling of late. I stopped watching about like 6 or 7 years ago and I never looked back.
Kind of gone out of touch with it.
I don't know. I mean, I suppose the wrestling's the same. I just can't get into the people that do it now. It's like, wow. I mean, the newbies that were there when I first started watching it were like Batista and Randy Orton and stuff like that, and John Cena. Yeah. And they were like the low cards, you know, up and comers. Now they're the headliners, but then you've got these other people that are headliners as well that I've never even heard of, that look like they weigh about like less than me, and I'm like 10 stone of nothing.
Modern day society, they're all dude bros.
Yeah, now. And then you've got like that guy with the ridiculous hair, you know, just says stupid catchphrases that will make me want to punch him in his face.
Because now, like, young people and wrestlers are all like super healthy.
Where the fatties?
Well,
I mean, they've still got Mark Henry, but you know,
back in the day, proper wrestlers, their diet
and Big Show. You know, imagine what that guy's diet is. But even he's slimmed down now.
Yeah, but like newbies back in your day.
It might have something to do with what's that thing? Oh yeah, all the wrestlers I like died quite recently of heart problems.
Yeah. Well, that happens when your diet consists of mainly 25-ounce steaks, whiskey, and cigarettes. I'd imagine was their main diet. Diet.
Yeah. So
back when men were men.
Back when men were men. These two wrestlers, they're still alive. So you know. And this is Ted DiBiase versus Virgil, who used to be his manservant. I'm not lying, that was actually what he was. He used to walk around in a like single piece tuxedo carrying Ted DiBiase's stuff. Yeah, black guy carrying his stuff.
White guy.
Oh, rich white man. Anywho, who do you think's going to win this one?
Virgil.
Cool. Bearing in mind, it doesn't matter who I'm controlling because this game can actually be hard as balls.
I don't know who you're controlling.
I'm controlling Ted DiBiase. I've got the difficulty setting fairly high. I'm not on pro or anything because I'm not that good. Otherwise I'd lose every game and we'd be able to see who I'm doing. At least in this way it's a challenge and I can still win matches. Doesn't really matter who I'm controlling because that doesn't mean anything. If they manage to slap their finisher on me and pin me, pinning isn't like they are in the old school wrestling games where you just rapidly hit the button. In this one you have to hold the button down until you hit a certain point on a bar and then let it go and kick out.
Oh my.
So it makes it really tricky trying to kick out on this one, which is why I like this one.
Virgil's got what it takes to make it to the top of WWE. And boy, does he look
There was one.
Yeah, I can't remember if I said, but I'm not actually using the reverse button either. There'll be the odd occasion if like, they're slapping me with a finisher, I might try to reverse it, but I'm not using the reversal buttons. Make it a little bit more challenge.
See, the last wrestling game I played the absolute shit out of was SmackDown vs. Raw on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Amazing. I played the absolute
Trouble is, the last good SmackDown game. I mean, SmackDown vs. Raw was slightly different. They added more things into it. They did the whole draft thing, which was really good, and the stories and stuff. But the last good SmackDown game was Here Comes the Pain. The roster on that thing was huge. The story mode was brilliant. Yeah, it was a good game. It's really good, interesting stories in it.
Yeah, the trouble is, I suck at fighting games. I am absolutely awful.
I know. Speaking of which, I ordered the Neo Geo. Do you know what they consist of mostly, bearing in mind they come with an arcade stick?
Yeah, I know.
It's going to be fighting games.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
Here's the kicking out bar. He just, well, slapped his special on me. He hasn't done the finisher, and he doesn't get a chance. Totally locked in, the $1 Million Dream hold.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah! Put him to sleep, Ted. Put him to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You'll wake up being my manservant again. It will be fine.
A lot of punishment inflicted here. Moving on pure instinct now. What will it take to finish this?
I didn't put money on this.
Oh, it doesn't. As I said, it does not mean anything. Also, I've done an option which was brilliant, which was, I can't remember what it's called on this, but basically you keep the energy that you had at the end of the last match, the beginning of your next match. So everyone gets more and more fucked as it goes along.
Oh,
it is an amazing setting.
That's good.
So you basically just don't heal between matches.
Yeah.
It then means that the computer starts giving some major beatings as the tournament goes on. But he could have beat me there if he'd have done a little bit more damage to me, because that the more damage you do and the more damage you do to the limbs and stuff, the smaller that box gets to hit, and sometimes it's really fucking hard to get it because you'll move really quickly and the box is really small, or you'll move really slowly and the box is at the end really small, and then you barely got enough chance to fill the box up and kick out. Yeah, look, he's totally got a dollar bill. Put it in his G-string. Put it in his G-string.
Make it rain.
Here you go. Take it off, you dirty bitch. Oh, in his mouth.
Enjoy.
That's a good touch. I like that. Because he used to do that. So, it is a good touch. I think they did well. Plus, the best music ever.
The best music ever.
Alright, maybe not the best music ever, but it's fucking good. Better than Jericho's. Stupid Jericho. You're not worthy to wash Ted DiBiase's G-string. So Andre the Giant versus Jake Roberts. I'm going to play as Jake because he's awesome and one of my favourite wrestlers. And he's actually been to Bognor Regis.
Is he?
He has been to Bognor Regis. And I've totally just name dropped where we are.
Yeah, you have.
It's fine. No one gives a shit. No one gives a shit anyway. Why? No one gives a shit anyway, and also none of you people are ever going to come here. Don't. It's a hole. It's a hole by the sea. It's fine. With a sphincter of the UK.
The following contest is scheduled
because he fell on really bad times. He's like, it's one of those really horrible stories of what it was like then, where you didn't, the wrestlers didn't get paid hardly anything. They had to pay for their own travel. Most of their travel was done in a car, so they'd finish their gig, they'd go to a hotel for the night, or if they were lucky enough, most of them, like 3 or 4 wrestlers sleeping together most of the time. And Mick Foley's book's an awesome one for it, because he just tells of antics. usually aimed at Diamond Dallas Page, which was fucking hilarious. And like him, Steve Austin, and travelling and stuff like that. But like, yeah, it was really bad, and like they'd have to make their own way to gigs. They'd have to drive across country. They'd straight away drive to the next venue, put on another gig, go back to the hotel, drive to the next venue. If they were lucky enough to have enough money to stay in a hotel, because unless you were in like WWF at the time, the hotels weren't. That's why most of them had to share and stuff. But his was just every day he'd work. It wasn't like the other wrestlers, because if you didn't work, you didn't get paid in those days. So he couldn't take time off. He put the business above his family and everything. And no matter what anyone says, he's one of the best wrestlers of all time. His in-ring ability was amazing. His on-camera, on-mic work was amazing. Like, he has the gift of the gab, and he still does. But he put in every day. He never saw his family. His family hates him most of the time. Obviously, because of like every day your body putting through this, there's pills and stuff. You have to constantly take painkillers and drinks because it numbs the pain and does drugs and he's all done all that shit. It's a really big, horrible downfall. But from what I understand now, like he got in with the likes of Diamond Dallas Page. And, as far as I'm aware, like Diamond Dallas Page now is very straight edge. He has his own yoga school. And he's fully into like his whole detoxing things and stuff like that. So he was actually living with Diamond Dallas Page last time I checked. So he's actually really turned his life around. At one point I heard rumours he was dead. Turns out it wasn't true, because he was at last year's Hall of Fame, got inducted into the Hall of Fame. It seems like he's probably sorted his life out and stuff, which is really cool. So yeah, it was a really sad story about like the fall of somebody. Should have been around for a lot longer in professional wrestling than he was. And then he started moving around to like being a jobber, going around to all the other federations that maybe weren't even televised and stuff. So then obviously you have to travel. A lot of the old superstars that can't get work in America might get lots of work over here, or really well paid work over here. Like Earthquake, who was in the early 80s, late 80s era, came down here as well, and I actually got a signature and a photograph with him, because he used to be in WWE and was and was really, really awesome. So he obviously came down here with like one of the wrestling things. I went to see him, but then Jake came down and did a couple of shows down here, and was due to do another one. And I had to work during the second one, but it turned out that they had advertised him and he wasn't there, which is really shitty. A lot of people demanded their money back and stuff. But Bliss actually been down here, and he's been to this country quite a bit and stuff. So yeah, came over with Snake. I'm not sure how they let him through customs unless he borrowed someone's snake.
I've never seen such a powerful kick out, King.
So yeah, and he's still, a bit of a jobber these days, but he's still got fucking in-ring presence. The wingman, still a. Oh yeah, that was me hitting the finisher, and he kicked out of it. Fucking Andre the Giant, bitches. So yeah, anyway, who do you think is going to win this one?
Jake. Oh yeah, I was going to say Jake from the beginning, anyway, but.
And I rambled on about Jake this thing. But yeah, it is one of my all-time favourites. All-time great favourite superstars that never amounted to anything. He was always held back. It was always put in favour of Hogan. He was put in the ring with Hogan, make Hogan look good. And he did. Everybody he went in, he literally was a stepping stone for everybody. Randy Savage, all of that, they all leapfrogged Jake the Snake, and he made them look amazing. In every match he ever did with anybody, he made them look amazing. He put everybody above himself. Like this match actually happened. All the matches that I've done, mostly, all happened. Especially this one. And he just hit me with his special. And the heels have an ability to slide out the ring. So you instantly slide out the ring and you can get out of the way of trouble. You only get 3 charges of it throughout the match, but this is good. Get out, a little bit of bother.
Jake Roberts will invade the deepest, darkest places in trouble. Hard shot sends
But yeah,
him to the
he,
ground.
as far as I'm aware, he in the WWE at least never held any titles. He was always the mid-card person. He was, or you know, he did move to a few main events, but he never got anything. He never got any appreciation. Just made everybody else look good.
Yeah.
Look at his eyes. Look at the eyes of that's it. He's out.
What is it? Have you ever watched those that Louis
This is what
Theroux show,
WrestleMania is all
the
about,
Weekend
ladies and
one?
gentlemen.
There was a WCW one.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. He gets beat the shit out of in that.
Yeah.
Look at the emotion.
Because I didn't even really think he did, but apparently he disrespected the business, so they beat the living shit out of him. That's what they do.
They put him through their exercise routine, and they wouldn't let him stop, and
Oh,
they near on fucking killed him.
Yeah.
Just through exercise. And I was like, ha, brilliant.
But that's him hitting his finisher. That was a really small bar as well, so if I'd have missed that, I would have been out. But yeah, he starts making a little bit of a comeback. Ring escape.
Reassess the situation. Back into the
See,
ring
that's
now.
heel work. Best thing about Jake the Snake, though, he was always a heel, yet the fans loved him.
Yeah.
He was the first ever heel face kind of weird mixture, like before Steve Austin was him. Like the heel, but everybody loved him. You know, he'd cheat. You know, he'd use the ring ropes. In this match, he actually tied Andre the Giant to the ring ropes. Pummeled him. Can't move, can't get up if you're tied to the ring ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great match. I was trying to end it by count out because I thought it would be funny, but the bastard got up. But he nails him with a finisher, which is probably going to leave Jake with red stomach for the next match. So anyone who hits anything on his chest is just going to knock him out.
Barely pink,
Yep.
barely pink, barely.
Here is your winner, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Absolutely amazing.
They could have done a little bit better with the inflatable snake, I'm not going to lie.
Way to underscore how big this victory is. Perhaps the biggest.
But I thought it was good because that actually happened in the match. Because Andre the Giant didn't like snakes.
Talking of snakes, there's that guy who's going to get eaten by one.
In the jungle.
Yeah, an anaconda.
Yeah, that was weird.
Has he done it yet?
I don't know. I saw it. Well, got to be at least 2 weeks ago. But I'm
Yeah.
like, that's just weird. What's that going to prove? It's happened before.
Yeah.
There's that, like, they know that they can eat things massively bigger than them.
Yeah.
They found that freaking snake in the bayou, didn't they? That fucking ate the alligator.
Yeah, and that
And
was
they only
an anaconda. That was a
Yeah.
desiccated python.
Yeah.
Anaconda's
fucking
insane.
Anyway, in this one we have Rick Rude versus the Ultimate Warrior again.
Warrior.
Also happened. Again, another really good heel for his time was Rick Rude.
Yeah.
Awesome heel.
Yeah, the guy's wearing a snake proof suit.
The following contest
Yeah.
is scheduled
Get back out.
for one fall.
Oh, okay, so he's not actually just going to kill himself. And
No, he's wearing a snake proof suit. He's not killing him.
Brilliant.
This guy loves anacondas.
so he's going to kill it by... There's no way that snake's going to survive.
I wouldn't think so. Unless they know a way of making it regurgitate. Which
Yeah.
snakes do, like if they're scared,
Yeah.
they'll regurgitate their meal for quite reason, so they might do that.
Yeah.
And then throw a capybara or something. It's still
Weird.
a bit hard for a snake.
Plus, like, check out his pants.
Oh yeah.
Because this match actually happened. It was for the Intercontinental title. He's got an Intercontinental belt on one side, and the Ultimate Warrior's face on his arse. Because the man was a dude. Still one of the catchiest damn ring tunes ever.
And approaching the ring,
Go ahead.
weighing 275 pounds,
It's a really weird one because, like,
Ultimate Warrior.
because I was born mid-80s. There's the ones that were born earlier that were the Hulk Hogan fans, and then there was the mid-80s ones like me that was the Ultimate Warrior fans.
Yeah.
And I don't really know why, because I've watched programs like the Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior, which isn't that nice. It's because he refused to take part in it. WWE just slated him, really horribly. Like in his DVD, just like he was a dick. His work ethic was rubbish. They just slagged him off for the whole thing, which was a little bit unfair. But you could see where they were coming from certain points. That he was not. He was an amazing athlete because look at him.
Yeah.
And as he pointed out, quite a few occasions when people were like, "Oh, look at him! He looks exhausted in the ring," and he'd be like, "I was exhausted on the run to the ring." It was like, then I wrestled for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, so like, hats off to the guy. So that's pretty impressive because he used to fucking belt it down there.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised he was fucking knackered. He was like, as soon as I hit the curtain, I was exhausted.
He's got a good-looking physique, but it's not a practical physique.
No. He was a bodybuilder. He always worked on his body.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really have an in-the-ring presence. He didn't. It was all brute force stuff like shoulder barges and knees and things like that, and clotheslines. Lots of clotheslines. He wouldn't have done that. So I was like, that's a bit weird. Why's he got that move? Pulled that off in his life.
Yeah, it comes down to the bodybuilding again.
That he probably did. It was a brute force move. He probably did some form of suplexes. Probably was belly to bellies. He just wasn't that kind of guy. His finisher is a belly splash.
Yeah.
That's the. He's not really a wrestler. He probably did it for the fame and money, which we know is pretty much what that DVD said about. He was just in it for the money, which he probably was.
Mediocre wrestler, mediocre bodybuilder, but combine the two of them.
Oh yeah, but he had charisma-ish out of the wingman. He had bright colours. He had the face paint. Don't put the guy on a mic. There's videos on YouTube are fucking crazy, and I have like the first 5 WrestleManias, like 2 of which he's in. Fucking batshit crazy. Like weird stuff. Like, when I'm done here, I will go back to my planet. What is he even talking about? Guy's a nutcase. But yeah, he couldn't cut a promo to save his life. But no, it was just always something about him. It was awesome. Yeah. But it was a weird one. I never really wholly liked the whole fan favourite ones. I liked people like Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect was my all-time favourite wrestler at one point. Because I was really low, and he lost his Intercontinental Championship to some loser. And I cried because I didn't want him to lose because he was awesome. Yeah.
See, I've always liked Kane.
Kane's good. I like Kane. Yeah. He can pull off that batshit crazy thing as well, because that's what he does.
Yeah.
I'm not wholly that keen on his current persona, where he's lost the mask again and wrestling in slacks. And he's now called Citizen Kane. Yeah, we don't go into that ever. As I said, I dabble, I look back, and then I'm like, I'm leaving, I'm done.
Nope.
He's fucking ruined it.
I got another one, right?
Yeah. He totally gets the body splash! Oh. What I want them to add though is like things like this, but they've done the whole like sweat thing and stuff like that. I think it might be my pizza. Talk to the kids.
Another unforgettable WrestleMania. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's fine. So basically, he's gay. Hopefully he hears a secret message. All of you hear the secret message as well. Hopefully he doesn't edit it out.
Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta.
Hopefully he doesn't realise before I get my pizza. So, lemons are in season. Anything's in season if you have a greenhouse and the right local equipment. You can do that. I was just talking about greenhouses. Yeah. It's like that lemons are in season. Well, pretty much anything's in season if you have a greenhouse and the right lighting equipment. Yeah, no more.
FYI, this match also happened. I was very inventive. Only because I was like, that would be really cool. We should do that match. We should do that match. We should do that match.
Captain Original.
Who cares? They're awesome. King Kong Bundy's awesome. He's one of those. It's one of those people we were talking about, the fatties.
Yeah.
But man, the guy could move. He's one of the most agile, like, larger person you've ever seen. I mean, he was in a cage match.
Yeah.
You know, that guy could climb that cage like anything.
Well, like, you look at compare bodybuilders to the world's strongest men.
Yeah.
The guys who can actually lift.
Yeah.
And
The fat guys.
Yeah. But they look fat,
Yeah.
but you can quite clearly see individual abdominal muscles.
Yeah.
And it's like, I like what Tom Hardy did to himself for Bane.
Yeah.
Okay, then he got actually
He chunked up.
practical bulk, not bodybuilding bulk.
That's why he looks bigger than he actually was. I think I liked what they did with the torso, kind of, because it looks like the world's strongest man. You know, he's pulling trucks and shit.
Yeah.
But I think he should have done more work on his arms.
Yeah.
I think the arms are too small.
Yeah, especially when he was quite often wearing the best body armor.
Yeah, I think they needed to do a little bit more to him.
Yeah. Didn't need to do anything to his lats though, because that man always has insane lats and almost doesn't have a neck.
Yeah.
So you watch him in Lawless, and he's wearing a cardigan, but his lats just looks absolutely ridiculous. And pretty much his dialogue in Lawless is "yarp." That's pretty much it. Yarp. Scrunt. But was it
Is his lines? I'm going to get you, Batman.
darkness is your
Let you have my permission to die.
Is it I gotta talk about Game of Thrones. You got there's a character in it called the Mountain, and
Is he big?
he's rather large.
Is he made of stone?
No.
Does he have snow growing on his head?
No. But
Doesn't really sound like a very good nickname then, does it?
But they got one of these world's strongest men guys, and I think he's he's Dutch or somewhere in Europe. But this guy is insanely big. Yeah, that's a picture of him there.
Yep, I can see why they called him Mountain.
Yeah, the woman he's standing next to is about 6 foot anyway. But the guy is insanely huge.
Yep, I can understand why they call him the Mountain.
Yeah.
big.
And the sword they got him to carry was a full actual sword. It
Oh
was,
yeah.
Yeah.
Those big guys
swing
can
it.
fucking swing those things around.
Yeah. But that there's a fight in Series 3 and it's spoiled people who watch it. But basically the Mountain with one of these two-handed bastard swords, and he's fighting a guy who's an actor, but he also trained to do wushu, and he's using a fighting spear, and it's an amazing fight, one of the best fights I've ever seen in anything.
Cool.
Just one-on-one. Yeah, it's good.
Speaking of mountains, who do you think is going to win this one?
This is
I'm
what
gonna say
WrestleMania is all about, ladies and gentlemen.
Fair enough.
Passion.
As his face gets parted into the floor. Who do you think is going to win? Boom! Not him.
The guy who didn't get his face squished.
I want them to add weight back into it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was in the earlier games. Why did they take it out? Hulk should not be able to suplex him. He did do it, but it should be one of those things where it should be like button bashy, and if you can't do it, you can't. Or, you know, it should be an effort. It shouldn't be like suplex.
Yeah.
It's just like this guy weighs like half a ton. You know, you can't do that. You know, there's the bit where leg drop the bastard. You know, he was like trying to body slam the guy. You know, the guy's a fat man.
Yeah. Again, a struggle.
He totally kicked out. count out the Bundy.
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken. Bundy's sure taking a lot of punishment here.
One that I actually missed was Bundy came back and faced The Undertaker at WrestleMania. I've never seen that match, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to see this.
It's not anywhere.
It'll be on YouTube. If stupid WWE would actually give us the network, I'd be able to search for it.
You're quite bitter about that.
I am. It's really annoying. Like, literally, like, I go back every now and again, like, to watch Raw or something like that on YouTube. Especially when something really cool happens, like Hulk Hogan come back and things like that. Which is like, yeah, I'll watch that. And he had like a birthday celebration, which was really weird, but fuck it, I watched it anyway, where loads of old people came out and, talked about Hulk Hogan and rubbish. And then it's just like constantly where you get his, you can watch this match versus so-and-so. It's really one of my favourite matches. You can watch it on the network for just $9.99. And it's like constant going on about this thing. And it's just like, okay, I'll look into this. And it's like, yeah, you can watch like, the first King of the Ring. Or actually, there's a whole option. You can watch all the King of the Rings. And like, that's actually really cool. Because, I've got like WrestleMania Anthology 1. And I wanted to get the rest of them. And then you go on there and it's just like, yeah, it's pretty much just available for North America. Canada kind of gets screwed over on it, where it hardly works half the time. And it's just like, well, why don't we get it? It's internet based, and we get Sky Sports. So it's like, okay, you get Sky Sports. You can buy the Sky Sports package, which then costs you, I don't know, 15 odd quid a month, probably more now. Or if it's on box office and it's on pay-per-view, that's £20. And it's just like, okay. And it's just like, apparently they're doing one of the last pay-per-views. By the way, Hulk Hogan won.
Yes.
Yeah, during one of the last pay-per-views, all they did was just slate everybody that paid for the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, don't forget, if you paid for this, through your cable or satellite provider, you're stupid, because you could have had it for $9.99 and you could have watched it for free on the network. I think it was $59 for the last pay-per-view, and they're like, you paid $59. You could have paid $9.99 for it if you'd have got the network. It's like, you calling your audience an idiot.
But they can get away with it.
Yeah, they can.
I mean, like, you can just focus all your anger on one person.
Yeah, the worst part is
Rupert Murdoch.
Brilliant.
Beast
I will.
baby.
I fucking will.
Good.
Douchebag.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, we will. We're gonna get shut down now. Just Rupert Murdoch's face comes up.
Oh wait, no, we've already like mocked the papers, so we should be fine.
Ah, it's true. I think we already did that.
Yeah, we've gotten away with it.
Oh wait a minute, didn't we only slag off the Express and the Daily Mail?
They're both Rupert Murdoch.
Are they?
Yeah, they're all by. The only one that isn't is the Independent and the Eye.
Oh, cool.
Because
Fair enough.
the Independent, every single other paper.
I thought it was Sun for some reason.
No, they're all
just
Rupert
all
Murdoch.
Brilliant. Anyway, fuck that guy. Fuck him up his giant ass.
And his son.
And his son.
And that ginger whore.
And that ginger whore. Anyone that doesn't know, probably doesn't know. Really, wasn't that interesting.
No, it's really boring.
They were spying on a bunch of no-hopers that no one really cared about, which I thought was hilarious. It was like just stupid things, like where Vanessa Phelps was. We know where Vanessa Phelps was. Look at the size of her. She's outside. She's outside Greg's eating a Cornish pasty.
Wasn't Colin Firth one of the people as well?
Oh, probably. Yeah, that couldn't have been that interesting either.
Where is he? Bowl of a whiskey bowl.
Yeah,
again.
Yeah.
He's definitely a drunk. I'm sorry. I don't like him.
Should have done porn stars. That'd have been way more interesting. She took what? The where?
Oh no! Porn stars at the moment are going mental. What they're doing, like they're doing loads of charity work and everything else. At one porn star, she's doing like an auction to sleep with a guy, and all like some of them are doing like raffles and stuff where each person buys a ticket and they get drawn and stuff. Some of them are like doing bidding. I was like, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, that's bloody genius idea.
Because I just got time for that.
From Detroit, Michigan,
Worst piece together for Diesel.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I was never really a great fan of Kevin Nash in general. I thought he was just like not that great.
Like he shit himself.
Fucking big guy, and he's had so many knee surgeries. He used to play basketball.
Really?
Huh?
Jeez.
Did you ever see the first Punisher movie?
Yeah.
He plays the Russian sailor.
No way!
That's Kevin Nash.
Oh, that's
He's the one that gets the hot oil or hot water or hot oil thrown in his face.
That guy's fucking huge.
Yeah, he is.
Jeez.
But yeah, that was Kevin Nash. Well, he played it quite well, considering he's not Russian or has any accent.
No, what people.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what film I watched last night. The new RoboCop. Yeah.
Did you see the weird hand on the bar when they take the uniform off? He's kind of got this weird arm.
Yeah.
But it kind of comes out his midriff and connects to his hand. I'm like, that doesn't even fit with the arm piece that comes down. Like, what, does that just kind of stick out? And it's just got like a little bar there with his good hand.
I mean, that could have just been like just to hold it when he comes apart.
Yeah, it could have been, and then.
But what I don't get is why is they just got the hand?
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
I mean, it was like the hand with the wedding ring on it.
Yeah,
it's probably some bollocks like that. The whole.
The trouble is, I watch it and I'm like, that's not terrible. And then you watch the original, like, it's just so much better.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't like the fact that it was just like there's so much family stuff brought into it, and it's just like, oh, we've erased him, it's fine. Oh, he's coming back. It's just, it was so much. And then at the end of it, it's like he finally hits Murphy from, I don't know, the beginning of RoboCop 1. Yeah. And then
I like Samuel L. Jackson in it though.
The thing is, it wasn't a terrible movie. It tried too hard, and then at the end they paint him back silver because everyone was like, "Don't make him black. What the fuck have you done?" He looked kind of cool silver, and then you went and made him black, and then there's this made him more red. And then at the end they're like, look, we painted him silver because what we did was we finished most of the movie, and then everyone saw the footage and they hated us. So what we did is we just put that last little scene in just to say, "Hi, look, we did this and did good. We made him silver again." Yeah, that was alright.
You look like he was going to a BDSM club.
I didn't really like the actor, to be honest.
No,
it's kind of had
a funny face.
He can't do the face acting. The guy that originally did it had awesome facial expressions and awesome face acting. He could just act.
Yeah.
And I didn't. There were so many good things about the original one that you just can't take out and then try to make a new one. Like Clarence Bodiger. One of the main bad guys from it, the one that actually stabbed RoboCop with a big pole. Because that guy was amazing. Not to mention he was in that 70s show. But that guy was awesome.
Oh no! Sweet chin music.
I have not seen this.
It's not bad. It's a Jason Statham movie.
These competitors trying to keep their
I got a bit concerned at the beginning because it went back to
trying to get under his
like
opponent's
in his earlier days, and he's in a biker gang.
Yeah.
Jason Statham with long hair down to his shoulders,
Oh, that's just going to look weird.
and he's also putting on kind of an American accent.
And
I was like, oh god, no, is he doing this for the entire film? Oh my Jesus fuck. But luckily, no, he didn't.
good. Who do you think is going to win, by the way? I'm playing as Shawn Michaels, and obviously because I'm not going to choose Kevin Nash because Kevin Nash. Sorry, Diesel. Kevin Nash would have been like godsend. But I chose Diesel for some reason. At least Kevin Nash had good music. Why did I pick Diesel? Because this fight actually happened, that's why I picked it. But
just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
Shawn Michaels with his little permy thing.
What a devastating neck breaker.
A big fist to the gut.
I was watching an interesting YouTube channel. It was actually done by WWE. It was called Are You Serious? And it was just like a piss take at themselves, which is kind of funny. I liked it. Of them basically doing just like all the stupid and weird stuff they did, and they thought was funny at the time, and it was just like really lame now. And it just gave me his signature, by the way. One punch. It's alright, I got out of it, it's all good.
What a match. Here it comes. Big Daddy Cool setting him up for his awesome jackknife powerbomb. Jackknife. Oh, what a jackknife.
That's probably going to hurt in the morning. And that's what happens if you miss it.
Oh yeah, got another one wrong.
Yep, I lost.
Oh shit.
As I said, like, this is what happens if you, because the more you beat on them,
Yeah.
the more their finisher charges.
Yeah.
And if they do a reversal, which they do quite a lot of times, their finisher goes up, or they get close to their finisher. And obviously he smacked me straight in the head with a one punch, which probably put him into orange, and then he dropped me on my head again, which probably put me into red.
Yeah.
Because that's going to hurt. So unfortunately, we do have to watch Mr. For a little
Here
bit.
is your winner, Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
What an incredible match.
That one could have gone either way.
Click.
Nobody has to be ashamed of in this one.
There is nothing like
Yeah,
WrestleMania.
we've totally been
Good night,
here
everybody.
twice.
I don't know what we're talking about. No one left.
Didn't play recording.
We didn't pause for pizza. Who said pizza? People talking shit. It's lies and slander, and I'll have my men sue you.
Continuity might be an issue because we forgot what we were talking about.
Nah, I'm pretty sure whatever we were talking about is probably bollocks.
Oh yeah, no, most likely.
Oh yeah, this fight happened too. Yeah, it's a big good one. Fatty versus Finney.
I'm gonna go different here. I'm gonna go Yokozuna.
He's a big man. He is a big man. Also died of a heart attack.
Damn heart attacks.
I mean, I don't know how true it is or what, but the rumour was that he was a really big arachnophobic, and he saw a really big spider and he screamed like a little girl and his heart just exploded.
They can happen.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's not the thinnest of guys, so his heart's probably not that great anyway.
Yeah.
I suppose if you get enough of shock or a fright, just
For one fall.
overload your heart.
Way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
It's a shame,
Weighing
you know.
234 pounds.
Yeah.
Listen to this WWE Universe. They've been waiting all night to see their favorite superstar.
So I'd play in a Martian collection. Deathly silent.
Do you know what I liked? Halo 1.
That is good.
Yeah,
The anniversary.
yeah, the anniversary edition. I like that. It's good.
Did
The-
you like Halo 2?
Most of it. I will get to that point that you get in every game where I just be like, "Blah, fucking end it now." Do you know the bit where you've like him and the what do they call him? The Covenant guy, Arbiter. They fall into the ground and they start talking to the mind of the flood, and I'm like, I thought that was the end. Can you end the game now?
Well, you should be thanking Microsoft for that, because Halo 2 and 3 were supposed to be one game, but because of Microsoft saying "Now you ship it out now," that's why
yeah,
it cut
that-
off and that's why it ended the way it did.
I mean, that wasn't the end of the game, though. That was
No,
just
no,
what
no.
I was asking for it to end, because it does that part where you can continue and he gets lost in. Was it Lost in Space?
In Halo 2.
It does get lost in space in the end of Halo 2, and then in
That's
Halo.
in Halo 3.
Is it?
End of Halo 3, they blow up the Ark and then he's in.
I thought no.
half the ship.
No, it is Halo 2, where he ends up getting frozen in space and landing on the planet, and the
He at the end of Halo 2 he goes into the Forerunner ship, which the Prophet of
yeah.
Truth is
Yeah.
on, and then he I'm not sure exactly what happens between 2 and 3, but somehow he gets out of the ship and then just
Crashes on the
crashes
planet,
onto the planet,
and then and you Halo 3 had some good bits, but then you get to a point where you're like, lame. Oh, come on, yeah, lame. I bet they throw the flood in a minute. The flood. Oh, fucking hell, called it.
Yeah.
I was joking about the flood. I really was. I wasn't deadly serious. I didn't think you'd throw it in this quickly.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's why I quite liked Reach and Halo 4, because they were different.
ODST I didn't mind,
ODST was good. Most
because it
people
wasn't
hate
because it
but I
wasn't
liked
about
it.
the Master Chief, and I quite like that. It's the good universe. Just move the fucking story on.
Yeah.
I'm getting bored of Master Chief. There's only so many times you can hear Cortana.
But I mean,
Why, Cortana? Why?
Halo 5 Guardians, it's looking like it's going to be quite different because there's a guy trying to hunt him down, and he's not like a mindless UNSC drone anymore. He's like in the last one he was questioning UNSC, and now he's
don't get me wrong. I'll still play it, yada yada yada. bring around your Xbox, your Xbone, or once you start streaming, whatever. I'll go to queue or something.
Yeah.
And we'll play it. We'll play through it on co-op. The way it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But there will be a point where I'll just be like, end it now. It's the same with Gears of War. Gears of War, I fucking love.
Yeah. They didn't need the others.
There's this amazing bit. You killed the guy on the train and everything.
Yeah.
I jumped in to help so many of my friends out with that because
it was hard.
one of my mates, he was like, "Oh, man, I'm so struggling on this guy. Can you jump in? Can you help me?" I'm like, "Oh, it's the guy at the end of the train." Yeah. So yeah, I'm doing it on like stupid difficulty, and I can't take the guy out. It's just too hard. So I'm like, fair enough. Picked up a sniper rifle, and there was this point where he was just like, "Yeah, he's fucking butt raping us," and he knocks my mate on the floor. I can't. There's no way I'm going to get there to do it. Because if I get out and they open the bats thing, start hitting you, just no way I'm going to do it. And he's just walking over to like curb stomp him. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, you're going to die. Pulled out the sniper rifle, quick scope, shot the guy through the eye. The cutscene ends with the guy spinning away. Or cutscene starts right with the guy spinning away because he got hit in the face by a sniper rifle. I'm like, it's the best start to a cutscene ever. Because it took like the death animation in, and because I hit him with a high-powered sniper rifle, it knocked him off his feet, and I was like, that was so cool. And he got up because, obviously it gets the end of the game cutscene.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was so cool, and I totally saved your life. You fucking owe me.
What they did with Combat World was amazing.
Oh
it was really good.
I still have it. It's an awesome game.
I
bought it off you, in fact.
Yeah, you did. And now I've got it again because you get the anniversary of the Moshi collection.
Good. So you bloody should.
And you can actually
don't give us the shitty originals. They look lame.
You can still flip back and everything.
Oh no! I did that. It made me feel sick. I'm like, the game looks horrible. The game looks horrible. But I was in one of those camps, so I didn't really think the game looked that good to begin with. Yeah. You get it on the PC version of Halo 1, fucking amazing. Yeah. But I never really thought the Xbox looked that good.
No.
Not really. It never really looked the greatest of the consoles. You know what did? GameCube.
Yeah.
That thing looked amazing. That little ATI graphics card that was in that thing.
The Xbox was just running DirectX.
Yeah, it's DirectX engine. Don't get me wrong, it's one of my favourite consoles. That thing is amazing. Yeah. I had a customer while I was at game. They dropped it and it locked the game inside.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I just want the game out. He's like, if I have to buy a new Xbox or what have you, I will. So I'm like, I don't know, I'll get it open. It's got paperclip, put the power in, manually released the driver paperclip, pulled it out, got the disc out. Just pulled the drive down a little bit till it went back onto the runner.
Yeah.
Pressed the check button, rejected. Tried it a couple of times. Put a disc in, started playing the game. Yeah. I'm like, that thing dropped like almost 3 feet off a guy's TV cabinet onto the floor. Bearing in mind that thing's heavy.
Yeah.
It's a beast. It cracked a little bit of the casing. This fucking thing was still fine.
That thing was indestructible because I had one, and I shot the dish.
You did.
With a BB gun, and I actually invented the first Xbox touch button.
Yeah, you did.
And technically sound button as well, because if I clapped loud enough, it would open.
Sweet.
Little bit annoying at times. I'll be midway playing through Halo 2 or something like that, and my door would open and the disc drive would open. Like, you bastard!
Damn it!
Timber, and he falls hard.
But what they've done with the cutscenes, especially on the Halo 2 anniversary, they've just completely overhauled them.
Trouble is that Bungie were never allowed to do what they wanted to do. I can't remember where it came from. It was either in one of them, like Halo 3 or something. It had a history of Halo thing. I can't remember which game it came with. It was a DVD. And it showed you what Halo would have looked like if they got to do it. And it was so different. Yeah. There was weird ends to the levels and stuff, which was just a little bit weird, but you could see the Halo ring and stuff like that. And they allowed them to do what they wanted to do. It was such a different game.
Yeah.
Okay, they went first person mode because I think it was originally third. But
it started off as RTS, and then went third person.
Yeah.
And then went first person. It's
Bret Hart wins. I made him tap.
Whoa! I can't believe what we saw in that.
I'm so glad I'm not putting
Let's play
money
some of the
on
highlights back.
Yeah, totally pole driving. And then slap the sharpshooter on him. Tap, tubby, tap, tap!
But even on the cutscenes,
Here is your winner.
Yeah.
honestly,
Oh, cool.
but he's really fucking winning all out of time. It's completely over.
happy
And
Yeah.
it's completely different.
You said it. The only good thing for him
One
is that
thing
the
that
meeting
has
stopped.
annoyed me with it is they've
like
changed some of the
WrestleMania.
music.
Good night, everybody.
I don't know how much you remember about it too, but you know when
Du-du-du-du. Du-du-du-du.
Oh, no, that-
Du-du-du-du. Du-du-du-du.
the new
That was kick-ass.
yeah
Um,
no they because I don't know if you know this, but they got Steve Vai in to do that and
That's why it was so fucking cool.
yeah, they got him back in again.
Good,
to do it. They were
good.
like, oh, do you want to like go away and write some stuff? He's like, no, just turn up. Just turned up, played something random again, and it's just amazing. Yeah, again.
Good. I mean,
But was it the bit where you're chasing the heretic?
Yeah.
The banshee, and there's that really cool. They got rid of that. It's some other bullshit song, and that really annoyed me. I wanted to throw it out the window. Really annoyed me.
yeah, it happens.
But other than that, it's really good.
Alright, so in this one we have Macho Man Randy Savage.
The following contest is
Bonesaw is ready.
I'm going for Randy Savage. I don't even care who the other person is.
Oh yeah.
Florida, weighing 240
Sounds like a little bit like my dad though, doesn't it?
That music can only mean one thing is coming to the ring.
It does.
A little bit, yeah.
Should have seen when he was actually in like, you know, the late 80s, early 90s. When he had dark hair, not grey hair.
Yeah.
He was Macho Man Randy Savage.
That's brilliant. This is the last time I take a hoodie off my dad. It's just awful.
Doesn't work.
It's like really short and stretch out at the bottom. And it's just crap. I know it's a Primark hoodie, I don't give a damn. I've had Primark hoodies which are good. This thing's bad shit. Damn Chinese kids don't know how to make a hoodie. I'm in trouble for that. I really am.
That's alright, I bought my Element jeans from eBay for like £25 for like 60-70 pound pair of jeans. Pretty sure they came from a Chinese sweatshop.
Wait, like you get some counterfeits which are better than the real stuff.
We were talking about this the other day. It was one of our mutual friends who was round, and I was helping him paint the stuff for his tournament he was going to. His Warhammer tournament.
Yeah.
And because I was bored, and I do this quite regularly, I'm searching the internet for things. And I found a company that makes knockoff Warhammer models, and basically they've just taken a mould of the Games Workshop model, and then basically making knockoffs that look exactly the same at half the price.
Oh wow!
Yeah, free postage worldwide. I'm like, holy shit.
Money.
Yeah, anyone that doesn't know how much these things are worth, they're fucking ridiculous priced.
You are literally paying for like.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're lovely models, but so expensive.
Yeah.
And when you can get them like 10, 15, 20 pounds cheaper,
Yeah.
and when you're paying like 15 to 18 pounds for a single figure, and then you're paying 4 pounds for the same figure,
Yeah.
you know.
That was an impressive
Kind of a
suplex.
no-brainer.
Yeah.
What a vicious
Oh,
shot with the
I'm
knee.
totally gonna start playing Star Trek Online.
Yeah, good man.
It's free, isn't it?
It's free to play, and it's fucking awesome.
And my laptop could totally run it.
Yeah, that's the
I got
beauty about it. You
8
just
RAM.
you can totally knock the graphics down if you can't.
Yeah.
And play it a little bit less. But the story and everything's awesome in it.
Yeah.
Like if you play the Federation one, you do a point where every 10 levels you get a new ship, pretty much. So you start off in the Miranda, which is the one from Wrath of Khan.
How sudden was that?
Really cool ship, one of my favourites, big disc. And really good ship. You get to that to start with. Then you move on. I can't remember which one you get next. Because I sometimes buy like the microtransactions.
Yeah.
Because you get a cooler ship. So I had like the science vessels. So I had like it has a massive like disc on the front and looks really weird and elongated because it's a science vessel.
Okay.
So I had that instead, and you put fucking loads of guns on it, and then someone's like, totally gonna take this guy, and you're like, fucking torpedoes, bitches, and you're like, shit, science vessel shooting. So yeah.
See, I was tempted to go.
We're all on Romulan at the moment. We've all started a little Lobby character. And not a lot of us had time to play it, so we're like, nobody touched the Romulan. We level it together.
Yeah.
Because it works a little bit different. You don't get so many ships, so you have to kind of keep your starter ship for quite a while before you move on. But obviously, there's less ships anyway.
Yeah.
So, Randy Savage won by it.
Got it right.
Ever jump. It's also one of the best matches I've ever seen. Ricky Dragon Steamboat versus Randy Savage. But yeah, like the story mode's really cool. There's a part where my favourite ship is the Nebula, which is a massive great disc and 2 little tiny nacelles on it. Fucking amazing ship. And one of our friends, he loves the Excelsior, so he paid for that because that's like microtransactions.
Yeah.
You can have your free ship, or you can have these ones. Yeah. You know, so we were like, fuck it, don't care. I'm having that one. Yeah. So I got that. You do the next mission. You don't get to use your ship. It's this massive long story. Really good though. Like it's all about like time travel and these things from the future and past, and basically there's a point where you're going along, you're taking things, then this split in time opens up, and then they change time, and then suddenly the whole game changes, and you're in a mine and you're a prisoner because they've changed time. You're no longer a Starfleet captain, but because you were part where the rift was, you can somehow remember everything, yada yada yada. And then it was all about this ship that's basically supposed to go somewhere, and they took it out of time, so then the time event doesn't happen. And then you have to break all these people out, like the crew of the ship, and then you have to like break your way to the ship. You have to do these like console things while being attacked with. Really, really good mission. And then you get into the ship, and it's the Enterprise C, one before Picard's. The one that goes missing, yada yada yada. And hence why it's tied in with the story and stuff. And you get to fly that, and it's the Ambassador class. It's another one of my really favourite ships. And it's not part of the game, you don't get it. You can get it at Admiral because you can buy all the ships again, but they're Uber. So like you can get like the refit, and it's got like stupid hulls, stupid shields, you know, because like the bigger versions of the ship. So you get to fly that, and I'm like, I was level 30 when I started it, and then by the time I finished this thing, I was level 35. So it's a 5-level story chain. And then they give you the ambassador at the end of it. I'm like, shit, I've got a new ship as well. I'm like, oh, what do I use? And I'm like, oh, I only get my Nebula for 5 levels now. Like, I haven't even flown it, and I've only got 5 levels of it before I move on to the next one, which is like the Galaxy class and the Defiant and and Voyager. Yeah, that was the other one. That's the next.
Voyager.
So like, what the fuck do you choose in that?
Yeah.
You get the Galaxy, you get Defiant, or you get Voyager. What do you choose? Because they're like 3 iconic ships, and you're like, I can't make that decision.
So,
but
like, with the Starfleet ships, are there like any? I can't remember what the actual class is called, but I'd like to call them the bastard class. Basically, really warring bastard.
Oh yeah,
ships.
yeah. You get the big warships, and they're adding more and more at the time. I think their next expansions come out, which is the Delta Quadrant. They make their way back there, and stuff like that. But it used to be a way where you used to have to play to level 10 to unlock Klingons. You used to have to play to level cap, I think, or buy it to get the Romulans. I nearly didn't kick out of that. The match has just started. He laid me out and tried pinning me, and I nearly didn't kick out because of the punishment that Andre the Giant gave me. And this is the point I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot I didn't heal up. Oh, you can't heal up and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, you totally should jump onto Star Trek Online.
We downloaded it.
It's good.
This is Steam, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in Steam. I've had it since the beginning.
That was nowhere near a 3 count.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put each other through.
I'm level 30. I've done, wow, 3 ships from that side. I bought a Klingon one as well. I also bought the Romulan one because you get like, it's a really good story. I have to play it because I'm not going to ruin it.
Yeah.
But you basically get a point where you get into the original series Romulan Warbird, the ones with actually the bird painted on the underneath.
Okay.
The really old school ones. You get given it, and that's your first ship. And I'm like, oh, it's awesome, yeah, we're all flying around these relics. And then you get to level 10, and you're like, I've got no ship. You know, well, I've got a ship, but I've got this ship, I've got no new ship.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't get a new ship till level 20. Ooh, that's weird. So I paid for the modern miniature Warbird.
Yeah.
So it's the same dealie, but it's got the new nacelles and stuff on it, and it's green and looks more like the big Warbird, bird of prey. Pterodax. The Warbird. So I bought that one because, you know, there's like 2 of them in their little relics, and then there's me flying in the middle in this space age one. Yeah, it's a good game. I was doing the Klingon one, and I unlocked a legendary weapon, which is the Fang of Kalis, and I'm like, oh my god. I totally just got an orange weapon.
There's nothing like WrestleMania. Good night, everybody.
Ah, I totally just put his rubber snake on him. It will show up in the recording, but we didn't pick up on it because we were too busy talking. I accidentally skipped one of the matches. It was that one. Because I was trying to change the ring mat, and it was one by between Bruno Sammarino and Dusty Rhodes, and I wasn't really that bothered about it, and I was like moving along to change the mat because I'm changing it to like WrestleMania 30 or what have you, just so it's not on Raw. And I accidentally hit simulate. I'm like, whoops. It's alright, been a shit match anyway. Dusty Rhodes was alright. Kind of a little bit annoyed I didn't win it. Would have been much more entertaining seeing Dusty Rhodes versus Ultimate Warrior. Don't know if that happened, but I'd like to have seen it. Fucking tired. Second run out tonight.
The Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, what a matchup this is going to be.
I know.
It's like he actually punched a line in the face.
Yeah, he totally took. That's totally what he did. He just punched a lion and stole its mane.
Tell you what I want to do before I die. I want to punch a whale right in the face. Hey, how many people have done that? How many people have punched a whale in the face?
I'm gonna go with a lot. Whalers. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but they already did. No,
Bunch of drunken sailors.
yeah, but I want a live one swimming around. All I want to do is.
Oh, it probably was alive at the time. They used to pull those things on the boat and they're still alive, bleeding out.
No, just one swimming around. I want to be swimming in it. Punch in the face.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm done. You probably won't even notice, but.
Dude, do a shark. I think that'd be more impressive.
Oh no, they'll notice. Sharks notice it. They'll run away.
Yeah, I do.
Sharks are lizards. Apart from those bull sharks.
Bite your hand off.
Bull sharks are nutters. Everyone says, "Oh, great whites." No, they're quite docile compared with bull sharks and tiger sharks. You've seen those things?
Fucking crazy.
Oh.
The Ultimate Warrior has toppled icons, giants, and the undead.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, Kelly Brook.
Drops another one. Great move.
Anyway, who do you think's gonna win in this one?
Ultimate Warrior.
It's a point where we're gonna get schooled by San Marino.
Steel chain and a tug of war. The quick kick.
Go on, Bruno.
He catches him with the axe handle.
That's why I thought I'd check, because since there's no HUD and stuff, it does kind of look cool when you're recording it, but it's a bit annoying when you're playing. Is you can hold down one of the bumper buttons, and you can see what damage they've had to their body.
Okay.
So I was looking at how much damage he's got, and he's only on yellow. and it's like he got splashed. Oh, he did. Sorry, he didn't. Jake the Snake got splashed and was like on orange right at the end of that match. So,
Yeah.
so I'm like, wow, the computer got away quite unscathed when he hit his fight against Dusty.
When his music hits and he sprints to the ring, the Ultimate Warrior feeds off the frantic energy
Atomic
of his
drop.
warriors in the crowd.
In a shot to the solar plexus.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
And the sound of human flesh on the ground echoes.
See, I would be expecting really good things from 2K15, but I just know it's not going to be there because the roster is just piss poor. I mean, this thing's really good. I mean, I'll show you the roster like whenever. Oh, splash. But yeah, this thing's huge. I mean, you've got all the people in the games, you've got the unlockable legends, then you've got all the downloadable legends. Bearing in mind that Ultimate Warrior is a downloadable legends, as is most of the people in this. Because I just bought the season packs, it was 15 quid. And you get some awesome people like Jake Roberts and stuff. Yeah, so the roster's huge, and there's just so much you can do with it. Like turning off all the current superstars in the universe mode and just having the good ones.
Is that a good plan?
Yep. I don't give a shit about anything else. I've got like Bret Hart versus Ultimate Warrior in mine. You know, that's fucking world title material right there.
One superstar is happy that this one's over.
You said it. The only good thing for him is that the
But yeah, I'd like to see, like, if you've got a character like the Ultimate Warrior, I'd like to see, you know, him being through the match, because they get like kind of a bit sweaty on this one. You know, they look like they've been like running around and sweating. But I'd like to see like face paint rubbing off, because that's what happened then.
Yeah.
Their face paint would rub off as they were wrestling, especially with Ultimate Warrior, because you know, sweat profusely. You know, so I'd like to see stuff like that.
Yeah.
And stuff like, you know, Hulk Hogan, if he was wearing his bandana, like punch him, let the bandana come off. You've got the physics for it. You can do hair kind of properly now.
Yeah.
Surely you can do extra layers. I mean, clothing seems to work pretty well, you know, in most games.
Yeah. But it doesn't really GTA, but you get wet things in GTA and you just get wet and you can see that they're wet. Like, for a while they
Following contest is scheduled for one fall.
That's very good.
I mean, like, could you not do that? Like, I mean, that's the same model. Can you not do like that model with the little bandana on that he keeps on, because he didn't always take it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it on, like rips the shirt, you know, and then keep that on, and as he takes more shots to the head, the bandana come off. Yeah, have it on the ground, you know, but put some more like effort into that.
It would be quite easy on the game because it is more focused.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like if you've already got the engine and you're only doing tweaks and yada 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 every year, put some fucking effort into the stuff that's not there. You've done it before in the past with like breakable objects and stuff. I mean, there's not as much in these games as there was 10 years ago in SmackDown versus Raw or Here Comes the Pain.
Yeah.
You know, where you could go into the crowd and stuff like that, where you can't even go backstage anymore. That used to be a thing. You used to have an entire arena behind there that you used to be able to go back to.
I remember
Approaching the ring.
Hang
go
on,
out back.
hang on. Sorry.
Like, you could go out back and you could go into the parking lot. You could go like
SmackDown 2, I mean, bear in mind, SmackDown 1 you could go out back. SmackDown 2 had an entire arena. You could go into the foyer where all the merchandise and stuff was.
Yeah.
You could go into Lou Albano's bar, you know, actually go into the bar and there would be a pool table. You could like throw them on. You know, this is like SmackDown 2 on the PlayStation.
We've gone backwards.
And now all it is, I mean, okay, it looks nice, but can you not like add more to it every time? I mean, we have to see what the next one brings after this one, because they're going to take some flack for the next one, because it's piss poor. Having only half a game available to PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 owners is an insult. Lucky enough, I have the PS4, so I'm going to be able to have like all the extra modes that they've cut out of that were in this one the year before, but are not in the next one.
Well, what they should have done is not done the previous gen.
Yeah, what's the point? Because you've just insulted the previous generation. And be like, look what you could have had. The models look nicer. we've done so much work on the models and the hair, and you know, as we were saying earlier, with like the transparency in the hair.
Yeah.
Like John Cena looks like he's had a shave cut. You can still see hair there, but you can see skin underneath. There's transparency to his hair. You watch the 360 one, it's just black. It's hair. You know, there is no transparency there. Yeah.
They need to stop doing it.
Yeah.
Because I noticed it last night.
Because you've just basically just charged people 40 quid and they're just going to be angry.
Yeah. Because I went to the midnight launch of Assassin's Creed, and my friend was buying Assassin's Creed Rogue on 360.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a fucking game.
Yeah. It's not the same thing.
You don't understand. They need to stop. Just stop.
Well, yeah, they're just pumping fucking money into that shit.
But
Well, they're dicks. But saying that, Black Flag is a good game, and I will get the PS4 one before we start streaming any of that, because I was given it by one of our friends. He got 2 copies, and he gave one to me, which is really cool. So I had the 360 one. I just haven't played a great deal of it, but the pirate bits are so cool in that game.
I've played.
You can go whaling.
I played
Just
the pirate
stand there.
bits on PS4 before, and I've never been a big fan of Assassin's Creed. Could never get into it.
It's okay. The game isn't about assassins. It's fine.
But it's the pirate stuff.
Yeah.
The pirate stuff.
He's a pirate. He steals the assassin outfit. He kills the guy and nicks his gear.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's
That's the start of the game. The assassin, they're having a thingy fight. The assassin kills the captain on the boat.
Yeah.
So he's like, fucking killed my captain. Fucking haven't you? So he chases. I can't remember if he stabs the guy or it was the captain, but the guy's bleeding out and kind of leaving trail. So you follow the guy and you chase him around and stuff like that, and you're getting in a fight. You kill the guy.
Yeah.
And then he steals his outfit. And then he finds loads of... I think he finds loads of stuff on him before he steals the outfit. Yeah. And he masquerades as this guy because no one's seen his face. And then he's like, right, there's money in this, I'm doing it. So he masquerades as the assassin.
He's a Welsh guy, isn't he? The character is Welsh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so
weird and cool.
It's a good... You pretty much spend no time doing assassin stuff.
Oh, that's alright then.
You know, and when you do, it is pretty good. Like you got a little crossbowy dart thing on your arm. You can send people berserk, or you can shoot like knockout darts into them and stuff like that. You can just pull out flintlocks and fucking blow them away.
Yeah.
Because there are no rules because you're a fucking pirate.
What they need to do is make a fucking pirate game. Do a pirate game like Black Flag.
Yeah, maybe. But they haven't bollocks in it. Just give us the pirates.
Yeah.
To be honest, the piratey bits in that are literally a rip-off of Sid Meier's Pirates, which was a good game, but it didn't have a story. You're saving your family. It was very watery and pretty much was just and it was all it was all random as well when it happened. You kind of had to go to these temples and then you'd find one of your family members sometimes. And it was all random and it drawn out, but it was a good game, very good game. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much just a rip off of it, but it's good. It's good. It's a good game. And it's coming down on PS4 now. It's really cheap, and nearly bought it the other day along with Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
Which dropped to £25 on PS4.
I don't get why, because it's a good game.
It probably is, but they probably like, yeah, it's on special, so
Yeah.
more people buy it.
Is it they've just essentially they've just given a load of money to Surrey charity.
I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh,
They-
such a lovely game.
They took a lot of flack from releasing Rome 2 too early, and they had a lot of problems and stuff with it, so they took a lot of flack for that, but generically they're a really good company.
And they're local.
They're local to us, which is nice. And they're making a Warhammer game,
Yep.
and it's going to be like Total War, but in Warhammer, and that's just going to be fucking amazing. I don't care what happens. Because I've had most of them, and they're most of them like just poor.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of PS1 ones to play actually.
Really?
Hard as balls. Because they've got like obviously the bits that are in the game, like morale and stuff.
Yeah.
So the one memorable things from that game is we always have the quote of the people running away, just going, "We fear the enemy," and running off the board. Wow, screen. Sorry. I'm like, dicks. And that's just the undead turning up. We don't like them. No, we're off. Fucking skeletons walking around these places. I'm off. I'm done.
Oh dear.
This is going to be an interesting one. Again, I don't remember this one happening either, but if it did, I missed it.
Here we go. This match will not
But
be pretty.
imagine it'd be a damn good one.
In power, in determination that will determine
Macho
who
Man
comes
Randy
away
Savage versus Bret
with
Hart.
the win.
Did you see that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted.
His shiny gold underwear.
Sticking to my guns here.
You're not going to go for Bray. He's the pink and black attack.
Kick.
No.
A little bit too purple in this one.
What an impact from that kick.
Needs a little bit.
Colour palette's a bit off.
Yeah.
This is what WrestleMania is all about, ladies
You needed to
and
be
gentlemen.
like more
The
baby
passion,
pink, because
leaving
that's
your
pretty much
body
the colours
and
he was.
heart and soul in the
Probably
ring.
was the stage where he had the
Look
pinky
at this.
purple. But
Macho Man's going upstairs.
not the Bret I
He
remember.
might have lost some teeth there.
And did you hear the
Yep.
impact? Of that?
Hey, he totally just missed the top rope. I
Vicious smack to the torso.
think he also gets thrown into the steel steps. Yeah, he does. Oh god, my ankle.
The longer you let him study you, the more weaknesses he's going to find.
And there's a stiff clothesline.
Sorry to go back to Halo again.
Big impact into the guardrail.
With it, they did you get the Halo Nightfall TV show.
Yeah.
Watch the first episode. It's drawn me in. It's made me want to watch the next
What
one.
was that live action movie they did with the cadets?
Forward Unto Dawn.
Yeah, that thing was awesome.
Yeah, independent. It was Machinima Prime.
Yeah, it was. I believe it's Machinima.
Yeah, Machinima.
But that was really good. I like that.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't about the Spartans. It wasn't until the end when he turns up.
Still not
Yeah.
through.
But this Halo Nightfall isn't about
Oh, out of nowhere.
them either. It's about like the Covenant. They've got this element which can
Turned
kill
inside
only
out.
humans,
Brilliant.
and the Covenant are using it. And
A lot
they
of
found
people
it
call
on
the Hitman
a
the
piece
greatest
of
of
the
all
original Halo
time.
ring,
And
which
as someone who's faced him on more than one
somehow
occasion,
ended up.
you won't find me disagreeing with him.
Apparently, when the explosion happened, it went through light speed and stuff, and just ended up.
Bret Hart takes the upper hand.
And a bunch of other flim flam.
Science.
Yeah, science and stuff.
Don't ask questions, science.
Yeah. It was so
I
great
mean,
seeing all those
one of the
memorable
characters,
legends
he
again. I can't
used
wait
to be a
see who
Spartan,
gets inducted
but
next
now
year.
he's not.
The
He's
Hitman is
ex-Spartan,
being
has a
out-wrestled here
family and
tonight.
stuff.
Simple.
Weird.
As the stronger
Just a
man, he has
regular
to bring his
colonel.
power into
Does
this
every now and again, does he have a little bit of a breakdown and start crying, Cortana?
WrestleMania is such a huge
He's
event.
definitely got
Many
some
superstars have been
mental
here all week,
issues, like every other
interacting with
one
the
of the
WWE universe during fan
earlier
access.
Spartans did.
Cortana!
Well,
Into
like
the cover, hooks the leg.
they were, the way they chose them were, are you fucking mental as a
And the
child?
Macho Man goes down.
Yes. Oh, you're good. You're perfect for the Spartans.
Congratulations, go through the door, this says.
WrestleMania is all about, ladies and gentlemen.
And then
Idiots
they
into the
just-
ropes.
I had a lovely
Alienated
childhood. My mother and father are fine to me. You're not what I'm looking for, get
He
out.
was able to reverse that.
Yeah, I totally just reversed Bret Hart's finisher.
Well, we all know
The whole
Randy
backstory
Savage
to
is
the
more than-
early
Oh,
Spartans is really disturbing.
Oh, elbow drop.
Ow.
Elbow drop.
Will it be? 1, 2.
I swear that one of those people who told me to try and say I love thick chicks.
Probably. Some of them are quite funny.
The WWE Universe in that match, and here are just some of the highlights.
Here is your winner, Macho Man Randy Savage.
What an incredible match.
That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be ashamed of.
Gone either way, especially when he got like thrown into the steel stairs.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Xbox Live rewards.
Yeah, I just got a load of those emails as well.
Check out my missions now to discover your exclusive.
I got about 40 ones from PlayStation.
I just now got an email from Gabe PayPal.
Oh, I got games one as well. That was the one I was just looking at. This one had WWE 2K15 on, in fact. I don't know. I'm like that close to freaking going on game and ordering that fucking special edition one. I didn't completely go through what that was in there, did I? I was just kind of rambling on about what you get. You get the Hulk Hogan signed picture in there, like the hand signed by him in not a very long amount of time that you had to sit there and assign loads. You get a vinyl Hollywood Hogan plush figure, big head, and, you know, the kind of chibi like Japanesey style one.
Yeah.
You get a tiny piece of the ring mat from Hulk Hogan's Return.
Really?
Yeah, in the box and everything.
Holy shit, that's
Like,
actual good stuff.
like 80 quid as well, but usually they release these fucking things at like a ton and a half, like especially like the massively multiplayers that come out.
Yeah.
Or Halo when they did from all the Spartans in that, I can't remember which one was it, Reach? You had all the McFarlane models. It was good. Don't get me wrong, if I saw it on Model Shop or something, just those I'd buy it like the game. And they're like a ton and a half. I mean, like the Star Wars online one that had the Dark Jedi guy.
Yeah.
That was like ridiculous priced. And when it came into sales, it was like 100 quid.
But what really bugs me is like
This is like 80.
with those, like some of them, they're already established franchises.
Yeah.
But it's with games like Watch Dogs. They have about fucking 5 or 6 different editions.
Yeah.
They're like ones like
I saw quite a few of those. I was like, I don't even know what that is.
yeah, is like one that's like, oh look, is Aiden Pierce's iconic hat. I haven't even played the fucking game. How can his hat be iconic?
It's iconic, alright? Just let it go.
Oh,
It's a well-established fan favourite in his first debut outing.
oh, it's so good. It's dumb and backwards. But no, that.
It'd be like if let's bring wrestling into this, because you know we are playing. It'd be like bringing in the jobber that's just started, first match, and then selling his T-shirts straight off the bat. They wouldn't sell any.
No.
They'd be like, this guys.
Well, no, because that's where like wrestling industry and the game industry differs, because people, unfortunately, in the game industry are fucking idiots. And
Yeah.
still buy it and
I
jump on
suppose so.
bandwagon.
But it's like they know who to cater for.
Yeah.
You know,
it drives me mad.
you know, they know that they only make John Cena stuff in children's sizes because nobody else in the world likes John Cena,
Yeah.
except small children. So obviously they're never going to make anything in sizes larger than large in America, because then the kids can fit in the T-shirts, but the adults won't. Get it? Because they're making fun, calling the kids fat.
A sharp kick.
Because the kids are fat.
Fat people
That's why, that's why they can fit in the large, but the adults can't, because they need like quadruple size extra large. And we just lost the American fan base. I'm joking, you people do great stuff. America, fuck yeah.
That's one thing I did quite like about Robocop with all the drones and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That made me chuckle.
Yeah, it was funny.
He could pin his opponent right almost 3.
Who do you think is going to win anyway?
I will war it. I'm sticking to my guns now.
Alright, fair enough.
I've got my chosen guys.
The problem I had with this one is, I really like both of these people. It's like, who do I choose?
When his music hits and he sprints to the ring, the Ultimate Warrior feeds off the frantic energy.
I don't know, it was one of those points where like, who do I pick?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting this to like hit this kind of thing where I'd like be like, well, I don't know who I want to win this one.
Like at least one of the guys I like would have got killed off by now.
That wasn't very accurate.
Oh, one of them did, didn't they? Because I lost the fight. Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
I like Shawn Michaels. I wanted him to go further than he did, but I got jackhammered.
Listen to this crowd.
Booyah!
The Ultimate Warrior is recover. 2, 3. Ultimate Warriors once again victorious in dominating fashion. It's difficult.
Yeah, it's a gay pin, but it was funny. He actually did that one funny as well. It was really insulting. To be fair, Jake didn't take a lot. His ribs were fucked after Andre the Giant.
Really works.
It does. As I said, he had that whole thing. I mean, it was his gimmick.
Yeah. He had style.
Originally started as someone called the Dingo Warrior. Really weird. They made him change it, but he still had the same look. He still had the face paint because him and Sting were actually partners. Yeah, they started off their career together and they were actually tag team partners. And then they kind of like both went their separate ways.
Yeah.
And then he started in like the WWF at the time. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, it was just something about him. Brightly coloured and decent music. The music's awesome.
Yeah.
Proper good guitar. This also happened.
That's a tough one to choose.
And I'm picking the Randy.
I'm gonna say that Hulk Hogan kicks your ass.
Oh, that's harsh.
No,
But as I said, you can't pick who's going to win in this one because, as I said, by this point they've all taken a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Because most of these guys have been hit by finishes. Because the computer, the computer gets theirs quicker than you do all the time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Venice Beach, California, weighing 302 pounds.
I set his outfit to random, same as I did Randy Savage's. Mostly just so it would randomise it so he'd come down in different outfits every time.
Did you ever watch Hogan Knows Best?
Yes. Yes, I did. I don't know. I'm in that like, weird thing where I'm like, this is hilarious and it's stupid at the same time. Like his son is an idiot.
Oh, he's completely retarded.
He just wastes so much of his dad's hard-earned money. Because whichever way you think about it, he's earning his money.
Yeah.
I just like he'd like, I want to be a wrestler. Okay, so puts him through like wrestling school. Get special treatment because he's Hulk Hogan's son and stuff like that, and then it's just shit. I give up. Don't do that. I want to be a rapper. Yeah, that didn't work. Thanks for subjecting that to us. I want to be a race car driver. That was the best episode ever. He gets this fucking lovely. I think it's either a Corvette or a Dodge or something along those lines. Plows it into a wall. Watch right, because he wants to drift it. This is like a drifting tournament or something like that.
Wait.
I know all these. It's irrelevant. And obviously you've got all of these guys, and they're like driving shittier cars, but they've all got like proper setups, and they've done all the work themselves. And then they're like, this kid comes along, and it's only like he's only doing it because it's Hulk Hogan's like son and stuff like that. And he plows it into a wall. So it doesn't drift it, straight head into a wall, rips the front end of it out. And he's like, well, the tournament starts, and they're like, okay, we can do this, like, but there's parts missing. We need this part, and there's no way we're going to get it today. So Hulk Hogan like drives to a Chevy or Camaro or whatever dealer and gets this car for free, I think. As long as he he comes down and does some like work for them and stuff like that, publicity stuff.
Yeah.
Let him have this car. They pull off the part, put it onto the other car, and then he just does shit. And it's just like all that effort. Guy's a twat.
Wild strike doesn't find a home.
At least his daughter's got some talent.
Yeah. I feel sorry for any of my boyfriends or husbands.
Yeah.
Having Hogan as just father-in-law.
Hilarious.
Oh my. Oh.
Just go to take her out on a date. Let me tell you something, brother. Bring her back by 11. Yes, Mr. Hogan.
You ever heard of birth control?
I've heard of whatever you tell me to, sir.
You ain't never heard of it because you ain't touching her. It'd just be that kind of stuff. I reckon
what you gonna do when a 24-inch pythons run wild on you?
I reckon he's done it to some of her boyfriends.
Look how small that box is. That was me missing a combo and him doing his combo finisher. And he won.
Do it. Oh, this is where I'm earning my money back now.
Yeah.
Before the final crash. Oh, I've lost all my money.
I've gone bankrupt. does make a good final though.
What an incredible
Also,
match.
the match happened. This match happened. The final match happened, doesn't it?
There is nothing like WrestleMania.
I know. For the same title as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool. Yeah, we're done, Hogan. Put Showboat into the crowd. Don't bother going out back. Definitely don't get changed. You haven't got time. You've got the Warrior now. Weird that they put it into Warrior instead of Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
He changed his name to Warrior, you know.
Did he?
Yeah. He wasn't allowed to change his name to Ultimate Warrior because WWF at the time owned the rights to the name Ultimate Warrior.
Really?
Yep.
Fuck's sake.
Unless you sign on under specifics, like if they give you the name, that's fair enough. But like Hulk Hogan, they can't own the name because that's him.
Yeah.
Although it's not his name, his name's Terry something. Yeah, it's his name. It must be his in-ring persona.
Yeah.
You know, same as Randy Savage, isn't it? Birth name isn't Randy Savage, it's like Randy Polvo or something like that. But he changed it to Savage. And because that's his ring persona, it's not really a nickname, so he couldn't really do it.
Yeah.
But obviously, Vince McMahon came up with the idea of the Ultimate Warrior. So he owned the name. It's his name, it's, part of his brand. So with Bret Hart's name's Bret Hart, he can't actually physically own that.
Yeah.
It's his. But because they came up with the name Ultimate Warrior, he couldn't take it. So he had to change his name to Warrior. Something to do with trying to get all the royalty monies for himself. Didn't work. But yeah, he got included in this because they brought him back because he'd been away for a while. They've had a massive falling out. There was court cases and him against Vince McMahon, yada yada.
Yeah.
And they brought him back, and they inducted him to the Hall of Fame last year.
Yeah.
And he got to do his whole Hall of Fame speech was really long, about his career and all this rubbish. And then he came back to Raw. And he came back onto Raw in his Warrior outfit, thing. And then he put a mask on. He didn't do the face paint, he just put a Warrior mask on. Yeah. And he did this really weird speak about every warrior's heart beats his final beat and all this rubbish. One day we'd be gone. Just all this weird shit, and then died. Literally the next day, just collapsed, died. It was just weird.
Maybe he was an alien.
Yeah, I think he fucking well was. I mean, he died. I just think he went home.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Oh yeah, that's what it's for, baby. It's all for the gold.
Beast mode. Beast mode.
Did you see the sign?
What though?
Oh no, there's a sign that says that.
Oh really?
Yeah, I thought you.
No.
I thought you were gonna love that when you saw it.
Oh man.
Check us another Coke, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I totally just name dropped Coke.
No. Coke is fine.
Yeah, Coke is fine. That's not.
Oh wait, no, it's not.
Plus it's the Coke.
Wait, is it Coke or Cola?
Another superstar would have been
Cola. You can't.
Oh, geez.
You can't patent Cola.
These competitors are so
Yeah, 'cause
evenly
it's
matched,
diet.
I wouldn't even begin to guess
Yeah.
I
at
don't
this
care.
point.
I'm fucking saying it. I don't give a
Fucking
shit.
saying it. I don't care what you people say.
He saw that one coming. He's going for the
Yeah,
pin.
because you get
power
Tesco
displayed by
Value
Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan.
you
These
can't.
guys are giving it absolutely
Best
everything
cola
they
I
got.
had was when Woolworths was around, and they had the Simpsons drinks, and they were little Panda Pops,
Yeah.
Oh, what's he got in mind?
and they had Crusty Cool Cola or something along those lines of that, Crusty Brand Cola, and it was yellow.
What are we gonna do here?
Oh.
It looked like orangeade, and you drank it, and it tasted like cola.
Ew.
I know, and I was like,
That would freak me out.
it really did. You're like, no,
It should be brown.
it's brown, but it's yellow. But it was.
Did you have that Red Bull Cola?
Yeah, I like that. It was
If anyone
cheap
knows what
cola
it takes to
energy
win a
drink.
match, it's Hulk Hogan.
I liked it.
Oh, it tasted like vomit. My favourite.
Trouble is, I really like cheap cola. So anytime they come out,
Freeway.
yeah,
That stuff is
Amazing.
the best. You have that ice cold, and it's the best.
He's
Better than
summoning his
Coke,
strength from
Pepsi,
the
anything.
heavens.
Do you remember Tab Clear?
The only one that can be called the
Tab Clear was cola but clear.
Right, that's good stuff.
Still gets sold elsewhere. We don't get it because gay. But you can still get it in like places like Cyber Candy and stuff that do like American imports.
Yeah.
And you get like ridiculous price for one can, like can, this size. And you pay like $5 a can, and like, oh, I've got to have it. And you're like, it's still worth it. Yeah, it is. I spent far too long in that shop.
When his music hits and he sprints to the ring, the Ultimate Warrior feeds off the frantic
Gonna have to
energy from his
separate
warriors
out
in the
because-
crowd.
Who do you actually think is going to win this anyway?
Oh shit,
Each
yeah.
of these competitors is looking for the
man.
slightest
Bear in mind, I'm playing as Hogan.
weakness in the other.
Now I'm gonna say it was Warrior.
We know what this man. There's no getting up
we
from
go.
that. This could do
For a
it.
lot.
2, 3.
Oh yeah, I got schooled.
You did.
Warriors that cheer for
You
him
got
all over
bitch
the world.
slapped.
Let's see
Trouble
what
is, they
happens
just taken
next.
so much punishment I couldn't get up.
Yeah.
Just like, I started knocking the guy down, but yeah, he just reversed one of the moves, and then I was just on the, back burner, like constantly trying to get up because he was just so. I even hit him with the big boot and everything.
It would have been the first person to go down. That was lost. That's what.
But as I said, I think I was doing my finisher, and he reversed it, got up,
Yeah.
and I was on the floor, and then he just kept knocking me down, and I just couldn't get up, and we built up a finisher and just splashed.
You champion. I don't believe it.
And neither does the former champion.
Best part is that happened.
And astonished.
That really happened. That was the ending to the story.
New champion in the WWE.
Another unforgettable
Yeah, I figured people would appreciate it because just random. I was playing as Hogan. Technically, Hogan, well, usually should have won. But he managed to build up a finisher and slap me with it.
Well, no, where did this tradition of belts come from?
I don't know. I really don't. But it's been around a while. I mean, in this same game, like I said, you unlock all the championships.
Yeah.
You can go back. I mean, that's just the mid '80s.
Yeah.
WWE champion or WWF championship. There was one before that, which was WrestleMania 1's championship, which was smaller, and then there was one before that, and one before that. So they've been around a while. Yeah. Since the 60s, 70s, whenever Vince McMahon bought it. So they've been going a while. It's like our wrestling over in this country. Generically, it's done 2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah.
Which is weird because obviously theirs is 1 for 1.
Yeah.
Whereas ours is 2 out of 3. Which is weird. Anywho, new champion, Ultimate Warrior, and this basically just shows you who he faced and won.
Yeah.
They put out some big names.
Yeah. Wow, that's it for this one.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you later, people. Bye.